Hi guys, how's everybody? Haven't been on this in a while. Just had a bit of a dodgy week last week. I won't go into much detail because everybody just loses their shit when they hear you have a fucking sniffle. So I didn't have a sniffle, but just didn't have a great week. So, anywho, another 3 weeks to go, guys. Look, no bother, we'll get this done. We've been doing great so far. You know, look, everybody's mental health is suffering, we do know that, but as long as you try and keep it together and do your exercise within the 2k limit, and keep washing your hands. I know you're not supposed to touch your face if an itchy nose there, but just do everything that they're asking you to do, and we should get through this. Do you know what I mean? The numbers will definitely come down. Again, I'm not sure which report to be watching because every report I look up seems to be different than the numbers. But I think all over, I think we're doing okay. I know people are still dying, but I think we're doing okay. So, but what I wanted to say was we've another 3 weeks to go. And let's be honest, there is still fucking absolute dickwits out there that are still not following this shit. You know, I have to laugh at this shit. Like, you know, it's just like, look, I was a teenager once myself, but there was no fucking pandemic, and I'm not just blaming them because the parents are worse for letting them fucking out. But like, and it's not only teenagers. Like, teenagers are meeting up with their buddies, right? Like, I've seen it myself. I've seen 6 guys from different houses standing together. Do you know what I mean? And you're just like, what the fuck? You know, same with girls. But then you have all these fucking muppets that are travelling down to Wexford and Wicklow and all these fucking places that they have their holiday homes and Waterford and everything. What the fuck, like? This is not a holiday, it's fucking saps. And basically this is what we have to put up with here, because it's what's going to spread this virus, right? Because these absolute arseholes are not taking on board the big picture of this. All they're thinking is, oh, fuck this, can't stay at home, let's go down to the fucking, you know, we could have gone down to a lovely house in Duncannon, which is right on the beach, and believe me, it's fucking heavenly down there, and especially with the nice weather. But like, you just don't. Plain and fucking simple, you just don't go anywhere, right? Like, you know, there's no real drama in my house. Poor Millie is fucking obviously feeling a bit of it at night, you know what I mean? Her sleep has been a bit messed up, and she has the most routine sleep on a child you've ever seen in your life. But look, it is what it is. You can't expect it to be 100% plain sailing. We're her parents, it's up to us to sort it out, and we have it sorted. Plain and simple, that's the way it is. She's doing her work during the day. She is doing her exercise. Jane, I wasn't well last week. Again, nothing corona related. It was to do with my kidney. But I couldn't move for about 5 days. So, unfortunately, Jane had to play Mammy and Daddy last week. And, you know, it wasn't fucking easy. But it was the way it was. I was weak as a kitten. I couldn't eat, couldn't do anything. And I was basically in the bed for most of the week. But by staying in the bed and resting, I'm now grand. And I got up this morning, I did a workout, not more or less a stretching workout, and then I did a nice strolling walk of about 5k. And I feel good, do you know what I mean? My inside is still not 100%, but it'll come good, and I'm happy with that. But the reason why I got better is because I listened to my body and I fucking did what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't going out and fucking walking, or I wasn't going out and running, I wasn't doing anything. I stayed in bed and rested up, and now I'm reaping the rewards because I feel okay. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to link this in the sense that I rested up, I didn't move, I drank loads of water, loads of vitamin C, and now I'm better. Okay? So if you wankers stay in and follow the fucking guidelines that have been set down to you by the Taoiseach. Look, I'm not Leo's biggest fan, but I'll tell you fucking one thing. During this pandemic, he has shown us what a leader he can be. And I don't like the guy. I don't like it. I think he's a smarmy little prick at the best of times. But he really has shown us, because the rest of the fucking buffoons that are running countries across the water are just assholes. And I'm not Boris Johnson, like, I know he got it, and I'm not talking, and I wish him well and a speedy recovery or whatever. But that other dickhead over in America, like, what the he's like something off Family Guy. He's like just a parody of something. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, look, I'm waffling here, but what I'm trying to say is that basically now I saw a picture the other day on Facebook of the M50 N11, and it was basically bumper to bumper. Now, why is it bumper to bumper? Why, like, where are people going that is bumper to bumper? Tell you where people are going. They're going down to their fucking holiday homes. And when they get down there, the place is full of like-minded dickheads that have done the same fucking thing. Guys, this is not going to sort this. Just because you think you're going down to another place. Wexford seemingly has the lowest number of cases. You know what I mean? And now it's going to get fucking idiots. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm from fucking Northside Dublin myself. But you're getting fucking idiots from up here and every other fucking part of the country shooting down to fucking Wexford to the mobile homes or this, that and the other. Like, what the fuck are people at? Like, what are they at? I just can't understand how people think this is going to sort anything. And then, as I said, look, I'm going to get back to them, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it is that if parents are letting their teenage son or their teenage daughter out, well, they're just as bad. Because, you know, look, I was a teenager once myself. I was a prick, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have wanted to stay myself. But, like, you think about it, if they're going to come into contact with anybody old after that, or a young baby or something like that, that cannot be good for a fucking household. So you're going to meet like 4 or 5 friends from different houses. Now the coronavirus could be in their fucking house. You don't know that. I saw a great thing actually on I think it was on Instagram last week, and it was just this picture, right, of a street and people walking around, but there was loads of coronavirus spores in the picture, in the illustration, and the tagline was, if you viewed the coronavirus like this, would it make it easier for you to stay in? And it fucking sure it would. Just because you can't see the fucking thing, it doesn't mean it's not there, you brainless fucking idiot. So this is what I can't understand. Like, you know, today was the first day I got out in a week, and it was like fucking coming out this morning to the bright. I was like, wow, what the fuck, bright lights. I was like fucking Gizmo out of Gremlins, you know. But went out for a lovely walk, and it was just a stroll. Walked around, grand, social distancing on the way, no problem at all. I came down just to get diesel there, and I'm going straight back to the house now. And that's it. That's me for the night now. I won't be back out. When I go home from exercise earlier on from the walk, we filled a skip. We're going to do up the back garden and doing stuff like that. But it's all stuff in the fucking house. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, and like Millie's getting plenty of exercise, making sure she's drinking plenty of water, she's eating well. And that's we have it covered. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't well last week, not as a result of what's going on. I wasn't well because I pushed my body too hard, exercise-wise, and because of a lower immune system, it just shut down. That was my fault. Nothing to do with the fucking coronavirus or COVID-19. And don't get me wrong, it did go through my mind whether I had it or not. But I got on to all my medical professionals that deal with me the last 25 or 30 years. And there was no chance. I had no symptoms, told them everything, nothing. So, you know, had it persisted, I was going to get it tested, but I feel like a new man this morning, so. But anyway, all I wanted to say was, if there's anybody watching this that is letting their fucking son or their daughter, look, guys, try and just get them. I know it's not a fucking easy job, but try and get them to stay in for the next fucking 3 weeks. Because I'll tell you one thing, if the coronavirus comes to your fucking house as a result of them, it's only going to come into the house by your teenage son or daughter going out and mixing with groups. Do you know what I mean? Or if you've decided to fuck off down to Wexford or Waterford, and then you get home and all of a sudden then a week or so later you're not feeling well, or one of the kids is not feeling well. Like, there's 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds dying from this thing. This doesn't have, like, it doesn't discriminate on age. Do you know what I mean? I think there was an 11-year-old kid the other day and everything. So it's not just happening to fucking old people and high risk people like myself. It's not discriminating. Like, it's happening to fucking everybody, guys. And the numbers are scary. Like, I think it was 30 a day. That's what the last I heard. Like, 30 a fucking day. It's fucking mad. Look, but all I'm saying is, you keep letting your kids out, it's going to come to your door eventually. It really is. So you're only to blame yourself if it comes into your house. And I won't have any fucking sympathy if I hear anybody has it that I seen one of the kids. I don't want to wish it on anybody. What I'm saying is, if you're stupid enough to go to a holiday home, or if you're stupid enough to let your kids roam free, be it on your own head. That's all I'm saying. And I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. I pray it doesn't come to your house. But, like, there's no point in crying over fucking spilt milk then going, oh, why us, why fucking you? Because you didn't fucking heed the things that were told to you. Do you know what I mean? So, look, guys, as I said, I could get it tomorrow myself in the fucking shop. But I can tell you one thing, it won't be for being careless, because at the end of the day, I've been following every precaution that was asked of me. And we have in the house, we're fucking washing every fucking 2 minutes. You know, the minute we come in, I'll take off my runners. Jen has them fucking sanitised within a fucking inch of their life. You know, everything's being fucking washed and everything. So, look, guys, that's all I can ask. But who am I? Enjoy yourself, be safe, enjoy the weekend.